Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about my stories and my thoughts about the Orion Detroit diesel Marta bus. Last time in my video I actually talked about my stories and my thoughts about the John Deere C40 LF Marta buses. So today I'm going to tell about my stories and my thoughts about the Orion Detroit diesel buses. So as you can see, these are my three papercraft collections of the Orion Detroit diesels. Number 2207, 2211, and 2219. So, I'm going to tell about my stories when the first time I look at the Orion Detroit diesel Marta buses. It ain't hard to tell because I can still remember what happened when. It was like by the time I was like 5 years old. I was in this it was like I think it was like me, my mom, I think my grandmother perhaps, and we was at Barge Road Park and Ride. We was waiting on Route 165. What those old classic Marta buses used to be. Yeah, and yeah, we wait on Route 165, and suddenly there was a Orion Detroit diesel bus that came by for the first time in my life. It kind of scares me a bit because it was so brand new. I thought it was like just the same old flexible Metro Motor bus, but it's not. But I do not know at the time. I was in my age of 5. It was so brand new. It kind of makes me nervous to me to look at it. It was so much close. It makes me want to not just make me want to refuse not to get inside the Orion Detroit diesel buses. But it was like one of 2230s. I don't know what number it was. So yeah, that was the win by the first time I look at the Orion Detroit diesel buses. But the CNGs, the first time ever I looked at it, same age of 5. It was like back in downtown. It kind of snuck up in me right behind me. I was like, what the? As Ryan Detroit Diesel CNGs, a 2100 series, like 2101 to 2160. Those are the buses that kind of snuck up on me. One of them does. I mean, like, it was different like these buses right here, but the CNGs, it has a rooftop like this right here, like the C40s. So that was the first time, but that was the first time I looked at the CNGs or Ryan Detroit diesel buses. Now I'm moving on to my next story. I really don't want to bring this up, but I have no choice. But if you don't mind listening to this kind of story, it's some kind of a deep, sad story for me. It was like by the time in my tries, it was like by the time I was in my senior year in Tri-Cities High School, right next by East Point Station. Well, close by, but it was like right next by Dairy Queen. So, God have mercy. Okay. In Tri-Cities High School, in my senior year, I was like 17, 18 years old, and I have an ex-girlfriend. I'm not gonna bring her name in this story, but um, my relationship, my last relationship it was I thought it would be wonderful at the time, but at the end of like April to May, it was kind of a messed up moment for me, and yeah, and it's like back in May 5th, 2015. It was by the time uh When the school was over, I was having a getting a little snack on a couple of Skittles and a bottle of Coke Zero, and I was sitting on these trailers right next by the school, close by. It was like a couple of trailers. I was sitting at the steps right behind that, and I was getting my mind things, and I've been doing some. My mind has been like it was been like a depressing month. No, I'm sorry. It's been so depressing for the past couple months. Uh, I would just sit outside at the trailer, just chilling, just having a little snack. And while I was getting another snack back inside the school building, I just saw my ex-girlfriend got this guy wrapped his arms around my ex-girlfriend's waist. But here's my options. Number one, go over there and confront her and cause some trouble. You know, like making fights and stuff like that. And number two, just walk away and never see her again. So my option is number two. Why? Because I was saving myself not to get myself in trouble and not to mess up my graduations. So I think I did the right thing, but I just don't want to ruin my own graduation ceremony. So what happens to me is I'll walk to the Tri Cities High School to East Point Station, and what happened was I rode the Orion Detroit diesel Marta bus number 2230 on Route 84 East Point to Camp Creek Marketplace. And when I got on there, I thought it was gonna make my day because I love the riding Detroit diesel buses. So what I did is rode there to East Point to Camp Creek Marketplace. I was doing some little drawing, trying to get my mind off things. What happened back in Tri Cities, and yeah, no, that's what happens. And I got off at Route 84, number 2230, and I was buying just one couple of games at the GameStop at Kankakee Marketplace, and I walked all the way. I walked through Kankakee Marketplace to Washington Gardens at Washington Road. It was yeah, it was kind of pretty far out but it was a long shortcut. But I know where to get there. It was kind of I was so tired. I was so mad, depressed. I was feeling sad myself. My legs were tired of walking all the way up to Camp Creek Marketplace. Like I didn't even tell the rest of my parents, but I did tell my mom about that story, what happened. So yeah, I rode number 2230, Route 84. I thought I could make my day, but my relationship it was like make my life a living hell of me. So I hate to say that word, but tell you the truth, it does. So that was my story right there. So moving on to the next story. June 4th, 2016, my grandmother passed away. And the other day, I was so upset at the time because I just don't want to know where I'm. I just don't want to let my mom know where I'm at because she been having some company over at Randall Street House right next at Cleveland Avenue. I snuck up at the house, walked up to the East Point, and saw number 2191 just came by at Route 79, Oakland City to East Point Station. And I ride there just for like 5, 7 minutes, I think. I think it was. I think you seen one of my videos from my YouTube, my old YouTube channel, and yeah, I rode number 2191 on Route 79, Oakland City. So that was my story right there, and yeah, that was it. And this year, 2018, I rode number 2207, 2222, and number 2211, but I did ride number 2211 like 2 times in a row. I mean, I kind of like it. I seen some dude on YouTube, he rode number 2211 on Route 81. But 2 times I rode number 2211 on Route. First time I rode on Route 78. Yeah, it was the first time I rode number 2211, but I did roll the rest did run Detroit diesel buses just like them. But I never rode a black and white Orion Detroit diesel buses like number 2211 or number 2219. But I was looking for number 2219 but haven't seen it around. So I rode number 2211 at the time, like 2 times. East Point in Oakland City in College Park. 2211 I rode 172 College Park to Oakland City. Yeah. So that was the end of the story and my thoughts about these Orion Detroit diesel buses. They are iconic, classic. I love them. I love them so much. I don't want to see them in a retire just like the rest of them. I just don't like seeing these replacement buses, just like the rest of them after all these years at the time. I hate seeing these 2200 Sears buses end up in retirement. That's my thoughts. I have feelings so much about these Orion buses. I have so much memories about these Orion Detroit diesel buses. I don't want to get too upset, but I'm just making a point here. That's my stories and my thoughts. And that's the end of the video. I am G. Art Low, and this is the story of Orion Detroit diesel buses. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time on my YouTube channel. So, have a nice day.